Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Sybil, and today is the very first day of my favorite month of the year, October, and it also happens to be the first Monday of the month. So that means it's Make It Monday, and this is a collaboration that I do with my dear friend Tina, who's the Crafty Bean here on YouTube. And I'm going to have her channel link down below in the description box, so please go check out her video as well. And we would love it if you guys would give us a big thumbs up on our videos and leave us a sweet comment. We really appreciate that so much. And also, she and I both have playlists, so if you've missed any of our Make It Monday videos, you can click on our playlist icon on our channel, and on that little tab, just click on that and it will open up our playlists, and then you can see our Make It Mondays. All right, so I want to share with you some of the products that I've used. I love plaid, and since autumn is my favorite month of the year, and favorite season of the year, October is my favorite month of the year. Tina also loves autumn, so we decided to do another month of fall themed cards. So I used a lot of papers from this paper pad from Lawn Fawn, perfectly plaid, and I also used one paper, I think it's, I can't remember, let me take a peek at the card. Yes, it's this plaid paper right there. And this is from the Echo Park 6x6 paper pad, Celebrate Autumn. And all the shimmer, broken record here. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I love my diamond stickles and my glitter gloss Nouveau pen. That adds the sparkle and the shimmer. And then all the images were previously colored using Copic markers. And there is one card that I did some watercoloring on, and I am suffering from some really pitiful pain with this tennis elbow. So real quick, a sidebar before I forget, please do not think I am being rude if I don't reply to your comments. My tennis elbow is on my right side, and I am right-handed, so typing, texting aggravates my elbow. So I try talking into my phone, but my voice recorder doesn't do, spell check, so it doesn't understand me sometimes, and, anyway. So please know I am reading every comment, and when my elbow is better in the future, I hope to come back and reply to every one of them. But I just wanted to say that real quick. I also used a lot of honeybee shaker bits. So this is the sassafras honey leaves from honeybee, and I used those on my cards last week. And then this is the Indian Summer mix, and I used, isn't that pretty? I used those as well on my cards, on the one shaker card that I made. And I'm going to go over any other little details as I go through the cards. And like I said, I used previously colored images because I have so many of them that I've colored from, what is it, Kathy Rakusen's Daily Marker Challenge over on Instagram. So I color them and then I put them on cards. And I'm just not able to cope with color right now with my tennis elbow killing me. Okay, enough about that darn elbow. Let's move on. So the first two cards, I used the Lawn Fawn How You Been and the Candy Corn add-on. All right, I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to share with you my very first card, and this one is going to go to my hubby. Part of the reason is I think it's an adorable card, but can you see what I did wrong? I made a big boo-boo on this card. On the little images, candy corn, the colors are for the regular candy corn. It's white, then comes yellow, and then orange is on the bottom. And I made a big boo-boo, and I put the orange in the middle. But he's not going to care. He loves candy corn, so I figured I would send him this card along with the goodie box, and yes, a package of candy corn for him. And then I bent the sentiments, I love you more than candy corn. I used my MISTI, so I was able to bend them like that. And then I popped up this jar, and then I added the glitter gloss from Nouveau on that canning lid there, the jar lid there. And then it says, and I really love candy corn. And there's that cute little candy corn down there on the bottom with the smiley face, and I left it blank inside. And my second one, I made a shaker. So I did use, I'm not sure if I shared that or not, but I used the shaker component for the Lawn Fawn. It's like the add-on shaker for this set, and I love it. So there's the plaid paper again. And again, I did the sentiment, same. I love you more than candy corn. I embossed that in black. And then I have the shaker kind of like on its side, like I'm shaking out candy corn. I have the jar sitting there, the lid, I don't know why I keep saying jar, the lid sitting there next to the jar. This is popped up, and then this is popped up, and I really love candy corn. And there I put the one with the little frowny face because somebody took a bite out of them. And I believe this isn't blank. I just added a little bit more of the paper, put another little candy corn that has a bite taken out of it, and really, really cute. So when I do die cutting, a lot of times, you know, you have the negative, so I trim it down and then I save those. And so I just put the paper down, and then I added the die cut negative to make a frame for my card. All right, so the next card, let's bring it out over here. I used, and I don't have this labeled yet, but this is the Simon Says stamp die set. Really, really pretty. So I use this larger frame here, and I use both the positive and the negative of that die. And then I also use the Simon Says stamp, lots of thanks, and I use the sentiment, thankful for your friendship. And here is my card. So again, pre-colored image there that I did of the stamp Annie thing, and I think it's Molly Sunflower is the name of that stamp. I've destashed that one already. And so I have the white card base. I put some craft paper on top of that, and there you can see the plaid paper, and then the negative, I just turned it upside down, so I have the white paper there, and a white little frame is what I meant to say. And I added the little sentiment that says hello, and then down here, fresh picked daily. Added a doodle bugs little leaf, and then some enamel dots there on the top. And I love the way she turned out when I colored her, and I've got some little shimmer on the center of the sunflower. And there's the inside. My next card is another shaker, and I use the Sunny Studio Stamps comic strip frame. I didn't use the other parts of the die, just the frame. And here is my shaker card, and I already shared with you the little honeybee, what am I trying to say? The leaves, the sassafras, there we go, sassafras leaves. I also used a whole bunch of different honeybee sequin mixes. I mean, a lot of them. And then I also used some micro beads in there. So I love doing shakers like this where each little frame is individual, and you can put different elements in there to make it a unique shaker. This is a leaf that I inked up I don't even remember how long ago. So I set that there in the corner and put a little bow there and a little enamel dot. These little foxes, as well as the one that I'll share with you in a moment on the inside, are from a Sugar Pea Designs stamp and die set that I destashed to my friend Tina. And again, previously colored, and I love how they turned out when I colored them. They're just so cute. And this is an MFT Celebrate die, and I stacked that up, inked it in, doing like an ombre look, and then put that on there, and it has glossy accents on it to make it really stand out. And then the autumn sentiment, the autumn word there is from a Spellbinder die. So I've just got some little pumpkins from the stamp set there. And then on the inside is another little fox reading a book and waving, and it says, "So very thankful." So, yay, I love that. And my next card, I used this Poppy Stamps Leafy Wreath Collage. So you put it on your paper. This is what I did. Put it on my paper, on my card, and then had another paper behind it, glued them together. So that way you had the center of the wreath and then all the little leaves. And I ran this through several times using different colored cardstock for the leaves. And then I used my diamond stickles on it. And I also used the small stitched foliage dies from Pretty Pink Posh, and this Thanksgiving stamp set from Paper Tray Ink. And here is my card. So now you can see a little bit better of what I'm saying. So you die cut it, and then you have the outline. So all the leaves are out, and so what I did was then I put the leaves back in and I layered them so they're kind of like, they have some dimension there. It's kind of hard to tell on the card. And I cut out the sentiment, "May you be blessed today and always," from that Paper Tray Ink stamp set. And I just cut them. It's one sentence, and I cut them out and then, layered it on some green paper. There's some more of that plaid paper. Happy Thanksgiving. I made a little fishtail banner there. And there are the Pretty Pink Posh leaves. So everything really, there we go. Now you can see everything sparkles. So pretty. And I did want to tell you real quick that I used the Marvy Jewel Picker to pick up those leaves and set them in there. And then I also used the Quickie Glue Pinpoint Roller to get in there to put glue down. It was so easy using that. And then I could just, stick the leaves on there. And then I'm not sure if this is blank inside. Nope. It says, "So grateful for you." And there's another leaf there and some more plaid paper. And I only have 2 cards left. And I used the Lawn Fawn Happy Fall die, as well as the Spellbinder's 4 Seasons tree, and that's where I got the word autumn from. And there's the tree. And I used the leftover leaves, because I cut out a whole bunch of them. So I used the leftover leaves for this tree. Isn't it pretty? So I'm just turning it so you can see all the sparkle and the shimmer. So I cut this out. This is the die cut of the tree. And then I used some Nouveau Crystal Glaze, which is like glossy accents. And I just kind of went around a few of the branches to make them stand out. And then you can see all those little leaves. I also added some jewels on the tree itself. I've got like 5 of them. And I used the Gina K Designs glue to adhere those, because that stuff really adheres gems and things like that well. I added some little leaves falling down and just made like a pile of leaves under the tree. And then there's that happy fall, and I stacked that 3 times, and then I also offset it and put, yep, my diamond stickles on it. And then on the inside, harvest memories. And I have one last card to share with you. And I shared last time that I made several cards that I watercolored several of these trees from Hero Arts. I'm not sure of the stamp set because I cannot find it. I think I might have destashed it, but I think it's called Autumn Layering Tree. I know they have a Christmas one as well. And so I still have several of them that I need to make more cards with, which I will do. But this beautiful scripture, she's clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs 31:25, I think is what it is, or 29, is a verve stamp. And so I just layered and made it kind of like a distressed card look. Used some Distress Oxide ink and then kind of smudged it around with a watercolor, a pen that held water. And it's blank on the inside, and it does shimmer. I didn't put those little leaves on there this time like I did last time. I just put some shimmer from my my diamond stickles. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a longer video, but I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video and Tina's video. And if you give us a thumbs up, like I said, we really appreciate that so much. And thank you again for watching. God bless. Have a fabulous fall. I will be back later on today because I have a few more videos to share with you. I have some happy mail that came in, and also I think there's something else I wanted to share with you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye-bye now.